a conference whose purpose is for faithful communities in Africa to work in partnership with all stakeholders, including the AU, to accelerate development, peace building, and to build key relationships is underway in Addis Ababa. In his opening speech, President Taye Atseke Selassie expressed the necessity for more empowerment of religious organizations to achieve lasting peace and progress in Africa.
Interfaith dialogue is not merely a moral imperative, it is a practical force for progress. When religious leaders unite in advocating for the common good of mankind, they certainly amplify our collective voice and mobilize grassroots actions. This is indeed a lived experience of Ethiopia. Faith-based organizations are already at the forefront of humanitarian aid, conflict resolution, and in some instances, in democratic dispensations, which in turn contributes to the key pillars of the sustainable development as stipulated under the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and the AU Agenda 2063.
According to the President, faith-based organizations are already at the forefront of humanitarian aid, conflict resolution, and democratic dispensation, which in turn contributes to the key pillars of sustainable development as stipulated at the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and AU Agenda 2063.
Ethiopia's spiritual heritage teaches us the centrality of humanity and coexistence. Yet, like many countries, we have faced conflicts rooted in poverty, lack of development, and progress. Today, we are charting a new path through Ethiopia's national dialogue process. Through this mechanism, we recognize the urgent need to embrace dialogue over discord over dissension, and compassion over callosity or heartlessness.
On his part, African Union Commission Chairperson Mohammed Ali Yusuf said the African Union aims to promote religious freedom and equality in its pursuit of peace and development. Interreligious Council of Ethiopia Secretary General Qassis Taye Atseke stated the Council's commitment to fostering cooperation among faiths for peace and development while promoting love and harmony.
The Interreligious Council of Ethiopia actively working in the promoting peaceful coexistence, interfaith harmony and cooperation, mutual respect, preservation of the long-standing moral values, religion, ethics, environmental protection, social development, and promoting human dignity based on the teaching of the Golden Rule, which says treat others the way you want to be treated.
United Religions Initiative for Africa Regional Director Ambassador Muse Hailu emphasized the role of religious organizations in achieving a prosperous Africa by 2063 and highlighted the need for respect, collaboration, and collective efforts to address global challenges.
As the G20 aims to address critical global challenges with a focus on inclusive economic growth, food security, sustainable development, and climate action, the 2 days conference we are having will help to bring together the voice and commitment of the African religious leaders, traditional leaders, faith-based and interfaith organizations, along with other stakeholders, with common position to advance this year's theme and to make practical recommendations that will help to bring meaningful change in the people's life.
The 2-day conference aims to provide insights to G20 member nations on addressing social and economic issues such as peace building, human rights, climate change, and environmental protection, it was learned. The Interreligious Council of Ethiopia, United Religions Initiative Africa, and G20 Interfaith Forum, in partnership with African Union, organized the annual Interfaith Conference to promote interfaith harmony, peace, and development in Africa.